Howdy, but Stalkaz. Welcome to part 2 of the tier list rating the original Donkey Kong Country trilogy levels. So today's video, we're going to do Donkey Kong Countries 2 and 3. But before we continue, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell icon to get notified. Alright, so here's where we left off with all the original Donkey Kong Country 1 game levels. So now we're going to move on to Pirate Panic. So this takes more to ship, and it's like a good introductory level. It kind of like introduces you all the different features and all the items and the enemies. The Kremlins are back as this time as pirates. So I'll give this an A because it's a good way to introduce the player to the game and all the settings. Next up we have Main Brace Mayhem. Now this is on the same ship, but this time we're climbing up the masts and you go across the sails. So it's the epitome of platforming. I like it. Overall, I'm not a huge fan of the music. It gives like some sort of jig, and that kind of thing. Yeah. Anyway, I get the concept. I'm just not a huge fan of that genre. Next up, we have what does it say? It's hard to read. Oh my gosh. Gangplank Galleon. This is another ship level. Let's see. I don't remember too much about it. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played this game. I'll probably give it a B just because, I'm a little unsure. I forget exactly how this level's played out. It's just another ship level. Next up, we have Lockjaw's Locker, a water level. Lockjaw's a fish that like chomps at you. If you get too close to it, chases after you. You can see all like the ship it's a shipwreck, so the ship is sinking. I like the music, but I'm not a huge fan of water levels. Next up, we have Top Sail Trouble. This takes place in the same ship, high up aloft on the mast and the sails. It's pouring rain. I'll give it a B. Next up, we have Hot Head Hop. This is where there's crocodiles that actually bathe in the lava of this volcano. Don't ask me why, biology aside. Anyway, you hop from crocodile head to crocodile head. It's pretty fun. I'll give it an A. Next up, we have Cannon's Claim. This takes place in a mine. There's always like a mine world in each Donkey Kong Country game. They're fun though. And so Cannon's like this little, basically, a crocodile that like shoots barrels at you, kind of like a bazooka. I'll give it a B. Yeah, I'm not getting too diverse here. It's either A's or B's, really, except for Lockjaw. But yeah, we'll see what comes. Lava Lagoon. So this is, again, we're talking about lava. It's a volcano. This one, I'm trying to remember how this one plays out. You know what? I'll just give it a B. Yeah, my memory's not serving me best, but it is what it is. Red Hot Ride. This use hot air balloons. This level's tedious. I'll give it a D. It's a pain. It's just tedious to play. It's difficult. All right, next we have Squawks the Chef. Squawks is back, but this time he can actually carry you. He's big enough to carry you. Genetic mutation, anyone? But yeah, you can control him and you go through the different areas. I'll give it a C just because I'm meh. Next up, we have the Barrel Bayou. This takes like in a swamp area of Crocodile Island. Basically, yeah, it's a swamp level. Trying to remember. Don't remember too much about it. I'll give it a C because it's kind of meh. And then we have Glibber's Galleon, which is another sunken ship. There's sunken ships everywhere. What can I say? Stay away, Titanic. Anyone? Anyway, so this place is the murky swamp water, and then you have Glibber, which is kind of what kind of fish is that? Like, I don't know. Anyway, it has like a lantern bioluminescence that lights your way. Again, not a huge fan of water levels. Challenging. I'll give it a C just to be fair. Crockhead Clamor is another swamp level, and again, you stomp on, you hop on the crockheads to navigate the way. Because I guess the swamp water's poison, or I don't know. You just can't swim in swamp water. I'll give it a C because of meh. All right, well, next up we have Rattle Battle. This is our ship level. This time we turn. Oh, by the way, in Donkey Kong Country 2, you can not only ride the animal, but you hop into the special barrel, and you can actually transform into that, which I think is awesome. So this is Ratley the snake, and I'll give it a B. I'm not a huge fan of this level, but I love being able to be the rat lead, the snake, and hopping on all your bad guys. So, all right, next up we have Slime Climb. Not a fan, not a fan. The water keeps rising higher and higher. Or is the water rising, or is the steep sinking, or is it both? I think it's a little both. But anyway, you have to keep going up. But Lockjaw's back. Gotta watch out for him. Next up, we have Bramble Blast. Now, this level's challenging. I like the aesthetic. I like the music. It's kind of like Zen. Kind of, anyway. But basically, you use barrel cannons the whole entire way. Don't touch the thorns. You'll immediately rip. RIP. It's tedious, so I'll give it a C. Hornet Hole. It's a honeycomb level. Honey, yummy. Where's Winnie the Pooh? Would he eat them, right? But watch out for the bees. I think it's a cool concept. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. I'll give it a B because why not? Target Terror. Oh yeah, this is in the amusement park, and you ride these skull roller coasters. I don't like these levels. I just don't. It's just, yeah. I'll give it a D. Bramble Scramble. This is another level in the thorns. This time you're actually on. You get to walk on wooden planks rather than have to go through barrel cannons. I'll give it a C just because it can get tedious at times. And this one's a rickety race, similar to the Target Terror. It's a roller coaster, but this time you have to race like the clanks, which like the Kremlings that ride the roller coasters. Yeah, it's like win or die basically. All right, and here we have Mudhole Marsh, just another marsh level. I'll give it a B just because. And then we have Ramby Rumble. This time you turn into Ramby, and then at the very end, there's a jump scare, like this huge giant, I think it's a queen bee, I want to say, or a queen or a king, I don't know, just huge bee that chases after you, and you have to like obviously stay ahead of it. So I'll give it a B. And next up we have like the haunted area. So we have Ghostly Grove, which you have the ropes that appear and disappear. C, meh. And then we have Haunted Hall, another like coaster level, which is placed inside a building. That has to be the logistics. You also have to keep the timer afloat, or else the ghost will come to life and hurt you. So I'm not a huge fan, so I'll give it a D. And next up we have Gusty Glade. This was with wind. It's a pain in the rear, deal with wind. Next up we have Parrot Shoot Panic. This is Squawks. Now this Squawks, the purple one, could only like kind of lower you down slowly, kind of like a parrot shoot. Hence the name. But it can't fly. It's a B level. But so I'll give it a B tier. Just why not? And next up we have Web Woods. This I hate it. You turn the Squid to snake, and you have to like spew or spit out like webs to platforms. You know, Spider-Man's probably envious. But anyway, it's a long level. It's challenging. It's tedious. Next up we have Arctic Abyss. We deal with, it's cool. It's like a snow level. You know what? I'm gonna give it an A. It's like an ice. Yeah, you're in the icy cave with the crystals. Windy Well. So this is the mine level with wind. The wind makes it tedious. C. Next up we have Castle Crush. This is my favorite of the castle levels at Last World. It's like kind of like a moving floor. So you know, I'll give it a B just because I hate levels like automatic scrolling levels or like time limits. Like thankfully none of the Donkey Kong games have any time limits on them, except for like the special, like some of the special levels. And next up we have Clapper's Cavern. Clapper's a seal where you hop on him, he spits ice cubes and it turns the water into ice, so you can scuttle or scurry across. I like the ice levels. You know what? I'll give an A tier. And Chainlink Chamber. This is probably my overall favorite level. I love it because it's a castle level, but they don't rush you. You climb chains the whole way. I love the music. I love everything about it. It's an easy S for me. Yeah, easy S. Next up we have Toxic Tower. This one's similar to the Castle Crush, except there's toxic sludge that constantly rises. It's tedious, but I still like the castle aesthetic, so I'll give it a B tier. Next up we have Screech's Sprint, another It's another thorn level, but I don't like being rushed. I'm not a huge fan of racing. I'll give it D. Just 'cause you have to race, screech, and win, otherwise you don't continue. All right, and then we have Jungle Jinx. I believe this is part of. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, I think this is part of like the Lost World. It's like an extra bonus world if you get the crumb coins and all that. I won't go too deep into the weeds. But anyway, I don't remember too much about this level, so I'll just give it a B because it sounds cool. Black Ice Battles that are ice level, I'll give it a B as well. Clobber Carnage. Oh yeah, this is one of the clobbers are the crumblies that hide in the barrels that like run into you. This level, it's tedious, it's annoying. It has to be a D. And then here we have Fiery Furnace. Is the other side of Volcano. It's pretty cool. It's kind of challenging, so I'll give it a C tier. And let's see. All right, so I believe, yeah. Oh, Animal Antics. Oh yeah, this is the very last of the Last World. This level is just too challenging. Yeah, like you go from like biome to biome, from animal to animal. It's a cool concept, but it's a tedious level. All right, now moving on to Donkey Kong Country 3, Dixie's Double Trouble. So Lakeside Limbo. So like at the beginning, you're at like Lake Orangatanga, I believe it's called, and you go along these piers. It's a good introductory level. Pretty simple. It's pretty easy. And next we have Doorstop Dash. This takes place at an old abandoned mill with like the rats. I forget their name. Their names escape me. But then you have to pull down the metal lever to raise the it's kind of like a garage door, and you just have to scurry through for it lowers. It's an easy level. It's pretty cool. I'll give it A tier. Tidal Trouble. And this one's similar to the first one, the Lakeside Limbo, except that there's tides that kind of move you along. The water kind of moves you. I'll give it another A. Why not? Next up, we have Skidda's Row. Somehow you randomly go from like a nice tropical lake to the Siberia. I don't know, but Skidda's the crocodiles that like slide, because like how reptiles, you don't see a lot of them in the snow, do you? So they're slipping and sliding. I like the music. Not a huge fan of snow level, so I'll give it a B. And here we have Murky Mill, similar to the other mill level, except there's lights. I believe, I'm trying to remember if you have to activate lights. I believe you have to activate the lights. It gets a little tedious, so I'll give it a B. Barrel Shield Bust Up. Oh yeah, this is one where you're inside the tree, and then there's like these monkeys that throw like these coconuts at you, or throw like bits of trees, or yeah. So anyway, so you have to hide behind the shield to protect yourself. I hate those monkeys. They're a pain in the rear. C. Riverside Race. This is a race level along the bank of a river. I don't like race levels too much. I'll give it a C. I like the graphics though. The graphics are pretty cool. Squeals of Wheels. This is another like mill level. With the rats. I don't remember too much about this one. I'll give it a B. Next up we have Springing Spiders. Oh yeah, this is one of the spiders that you hop on, and they help you move from plank to plank. It's kind of tedious. I'll give it a C. And next we have Bobby Barrel Brawl. This one is kind of tedious. You have to like throw barrels and hop from place to place. Yeah. I'll give it a C. And then we have Baz's Blockade. Baz are like barracudas, and you can't really defeat them, so you have to like navigate your way through. Not a huge fan of water levels. Not really a fan of this level, so it gets D. All right, Rocket Barrel Ride. This one you climb up a waterfall with barrels. So I'm gonna make the C because it's kind of a pain. Right. Creepy Class. Oh yeah, Class are those characters in like the barrels that like climb on the ropes. Let's see. I guess I'll give it a B. Why not? All right, here we have Tracker Barrel Trek. This one, the barrels like move along, and then you can shoot out. It gets kind of tedious, so I'll give it a C. Fish Food Frenzy. This one, you have that. I forget the guy's name. The fish guy character. He goes along with you, and after a while, if he gets too hungry, he'll come at you. So you have to keep feeding it. I'm not a fan of water levels. Kind of a pain, so I'll give it a D. Next we have Fireball Frenzy. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, this is the one in the factory. This little, like, I guess they're owl or bird characters that shoot out balls. C. They're tedious to deal with. Demolition Drain Pipe. This is a fun level. Like we actually ride inside like as the name suggests, a drain pipe on a sled. It's fun. I'll give it a B. Ripsaw Rage. I hate it. It's like basically like in the woods like lumberjacks don't like use this giant saw and you obviously can't touch it. It's a pain. Blazing Bazookas. Let me remember this one. Similar to the other factory level, it's kind of meh. Oh yeah, so the bazookas, like, yeah, these little characters, the big bazookas, is like whatever they shoot off, they lose their balance and fall back. All right, Logi Labyrinth. This one's pretty fun. You're inside a pipe and you can hop extra high because it's low gravity due to the chemical. I'll give it a D. Oh, excuse me, a B. Crevice Creepers. Oh yeah, this one's you're in the canyon. It's kind of a pain. It's kind of tedious. Yeah. D. Next one we have Tearaway Toboggan. Toboggan's like a sled, similar to like the luge. So yeah, it's you keep going the whole way on a sled. I'll give it a C just because, you know, like you've got snow levels. Barrel Drop Bounce. Is that what it says? Yes, Barrel Drop Bounce. And it's another water level, or excuse me, waterfall level. C. I remember it being tedious. Crackshot Croc. Oh, this is the one where there's like it just feels like you're in the game and like and then there's an external player that's trying to hit you with the ball, like has a target on you. It's tedious. I don't like it. I like the concept's cool, but it's a pain to play. Lemguin Lunge. The penguins, they're supposed to be nice and friendly and cute, but they're out there like they slide their bellies and they watch out for their pointed beaks or bills, whatever you call them. I'll give it a C. Buzzer's Barrage, or Barrage. Buzzer's Barrage. Buzzer. Who's Buzzer? Oh gosh, I don't remember this one. It's in a cave. Yeah, I don't remember this one too much. I'll give it a C. Yeah. Oh, buzzers are the bees. The bees. Yeah, I hate dealing with those bees. Alright, next up we have Confused Cliffs. This is one where you climb up the rope to cost the time, but there's a freaking flame at the bottom of the rope, and so you have to outrun the flame. D. Next up we have Flubit Fish. Flubit Fish? Oh, Foodlit. Oh my gosh. Foodlit Fish. This is one where you have the special yellow fish that you poke and it lights things up. Not a huge fan of water levels. Kind of pain. D tier. Pothole Panic. Potholes. I kind of like this one. It's a cave level. Yeah. There's a lot of these that give like lower tiers. This game is as good as the first two, but you know, I'll try to be fair. Ropey Rumpus. I'm not a fan of the canyon levels. D. What do we have here? Dingy Drain Pipe. It's because of their water level in the drain pipe. I'll give it B tier. Because I like the drain pipe levels. Stormy Seas. Oh gosh. I don't remember this one. I wonder if some of these I didn't even play. Stormy Seas. I don't remember that one at all. I don't know. I have to give it a C because I'm not familiar, so I have to be fair or a bit partial. I don't even think I played that level, so I thought I played them all, but apparently not. Sunken Spruce. Oh, it's like an underground tree. Yeah, I didn't even know these levels existed, so another C. Wow. What's this one say? Cliff Top Blast. It's hard to read the yeah. Wow. Yeah. Anyway, I'll give this one a D because I don't like the cave levels. I kind of remember this one. This was a Mercurial Reef. Not a fan. Don't remember this one either. All right, and then we have Surfs Up. Uh, oh yeah, this is one in the drain pipe. It's kind of like a sled. I'll give it a B tier. Conveyor Rope Clash. This one, your ropes that are like a conveyor belt. It can get kind of tedious, so I'll give it a C tier. Creepy Caverns. Oh yeah, that's the one with the ghost barrels. It gets tedious with deal with them. Let's see, Lightning Lookout. I hate this one because you have to chase the lightning bolts. Coindozer Clamor. This one's kind of cool. I'll give it a B, but it's tedious to play. It's a difficult level. Yeah. Poisonous Pipeline. This is one where I believe, yeah, the controls are opposite of where you need to go. I'm gonna give this an A just because it's challenging, and I like the pipeline levels. And it's challenging, and it takes quite a while to scroll up. I like it. Let's see, Stampede Sprint. Oh yeah, this is one where the rats like chase the elephant. D. I'm just not a fan of that level. Crisscross Cliffs. Not a fan of the cliff levels. But this one is particular. It's a nice challenge. I'll give it a C. Now from the platform with barrels going up. Let's see here. We have Tyrant Twin Trouble. Tussle. Tyrant Twin Tussle. Say that 5 times fast. Not a fan of dealing with those Tyrant Twins. I forgot their names. But yeah, they're a pain to deal with. Swoopy's Salvo. Oh yeah, swoop in those woodpeckers that swoop in after you. D. Finally, Rocket Rush. This is the last level. Yeah, not a fan. It's not a good way to wrap up the game. Just this barrel rocket. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. Alrighty, so here's my tier list. Oh my gosh, there were a lot of levels from all 3 different games. Yeah, I'm surprised there's some of those levels in the 3rd game I never ever heard of or even played. So I have to get back and play those games to see if I can play that game, see if I can find those levels. In any event, I hope you enjoyed my tier list of Donkey Kong Country Trilogy. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. See ya!